sure, Marvel Studios director and the current co-CEO of DC Studios is putting most of his time and focus on DC, but he's willing to answer some questions in relation to the Guardians of the Galaxy, and specifically how much time has went by between appearances. And he reveals something that is very interesting. So this came directly from James Gunn, who was responding to people asking how much time and why has so much significant time passed since Avengers Endgame to Thor Love and Thunder, and then Thor Love and Thunder to the holiday special and Guardians 3. And this is where James Gunn offered up a correction. It was previously the director of Thor Love and Thunder, Taika Waititi, who stated that about 4 years went by between Avengers Endgame and Thor 4, thus telling us that the Guardians of the Galaxy and Thor have been together on the ship doing stuff for 4 years. For 4 years, they haven't been going after Gamora. They've just been, I guess, doing whatever they were doing at the beginning of Thor Love and Thunder. James Gunn, though, he says that it's only been a few weeks, and Thor was with them for only a few weeks before they took off, went to nowhere, and then it's only going to be a short amount of time before we get to what happens in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So, what's happening here? Well, different directors, different conflicting answers, different projects, screwed up timeline, but again, everything post-Endgame has been so close to one another and not a lot of clarifications, and it's already been addressed by fans just looking at basic things and knowledge that a lot of the stuff in Phase 4, and even some of Phase 1, 2, and 3, honestly, doesn't make sense in terms of when it happens and when they tell us it happened. So, take it or leave it, I guess. It is what it is. But are they really ever going to address a couple of weeks or whatever? Probably not. They'll just talk about it quickly if they mention it at all, with Thor being a member of the team, and then just move on. And I think that's all you're really going to get. So ultimately, it doesn't really matter as long as they don't say something ridiculous like, oh yeah, Guardians 4, it's like 6 years after the last appearance. It's like, huh? What? Then everything's going to have to play catch up to that. Outside of that, I think they're fine. Like, nobody but us mega nerds care about this anyway, so whatever.